Yo, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new layer 2 base. It's getting a lot of hype and it's officially launching this week here, so I want to prepare you guys with some of my favorite alts. I've already been playing on there, but there's also some upcoming alts that may shake up some things there as well. So before we get into talking about all that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think about base as of right now, and are you playing on it? Also check out the description for the Discord if you guys want to join that crypto conversation and you guys want to ask your questions on how the Patreon works. If you guys want to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, we have been getting into some bangers of a project. We recently just talked about Sia getting into that private sale. We got the opportunity for that, so if you guys do not want to miss out on any other projects, private sales, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's get right in with the video. So base is officially launching on August 9th this week here. You guys should get ready to add this RPC if you haven't already onto your metamask wallet and start playing around with them, right? Before it actually officially launched, it was unofficially launched, where it was quickly becoming the wild west of crypto, the new wave where degens were going in to try to make money. Scammers were there, right? I got caught in one honeypot thinking it was actually Toshi, but it wasn't. I just seen the price going up quickly and I didn't look into it a little bit more, but I got caught in that honeypot. But at first, for you guys to get onto this chain here, you needed to send ETH to this contract address here. This was very sketchy at first, right? So people sent a little bit of funds, a little bit of ETH, and then once they saw it in their actual metamask wallet on the base network, they started to send a little bit more. But this was sketchy at first because it didn't officially launch. People just got access to the contract, and once they got access to it, they were able to get access to the actual base chain. Now, even though it's unofficially launched, as of right now, it has surged up to $112 million in TVL, right? So I think this is going to blow up as it officially launched. We can see this maybe at a $500 million TVL in like a week. In like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can see it at $1 billion TVL. People are just throwing money in here because there's a lot of new altcoins out here, so the buzz is all about base chain right now. Now there's already been some altcoins on the base chain network. Some I've been playing with. I've been calling out for my Patreon members. We've been making some good trades on them. I'm gonna show you one of them also in this video here, but as you can see, the ecosystem it's a little small, but there's going to be some I think this is going to grow pretty fast here. As you guys can see, there's a battle of DEXs going on right now, and that's where people are actually making some of the most money, is actually playing these DEXs. That's what I've made the most money on the base chain, is playing the DEX. Perp, the perp DEX, you got them coming out very soon. D-perp, we're going to be talking about that. SparkFi is the only launch pad right now, but some of these DEXs are actually going to add launch pads to their ecosystem as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, right? You got your bridges here from Axler. Axler was like the first bridge people were starting to see. They actually, some base chain altcoins were actually using Axler liquidity, USDC, to get in there. And then you got Seller Network, Orbiter Finance, and then you had another one that was actually you can use as a bridge. So there's a bunch of things that's growing in this ecosystem here, and they're built on OP. They're a fork of OP, I should say, right? So there's a potential that base can do an airdrop, right? If the airdrop happens, it can be a base airdrop or it can be an OP airdrop, because they did say they were not going to do a base airdrop, but we've heard that multiple times. Get on the chain, play on it, because you may get a base airdrop, and if it's not a base airdrop, they can do an OP airdrop, because OP still has a lot of airdrop rewards to give. And since base is built on OP, a fork of OP, they can use OP to actually reward the users on this ecosystem here. So like I said, these are some weekly highlights. Right now, Beagle is going to be doing an airdrop for NFT holders, right? I'm gonna show you guys where to get access to that right now, because you can possibly get an airdrop if you're able to get it before the 9th, right? Dacky here, I missed that one, but they were actually doing a campaign as well, probably for their NFTs that you guys can actually possibly claim in the airdrop. Bakery swap is now integrated with Base. You got the bridge here. OpenSea now supports the Base network, so there's a lot of development happening for OpenSea, right? Not for OpenSea, for Base. Odyssey bridge is also there. And then Daki goes on to mainnet right now. There's a potential that they can do some airdrop for people that provide liquidity onto their chain. So if you pair like an ETH to USDC on their chain and put it in the liquidity pool, you possibly could get some points for their airdrop. So pay attention to that as well. Now let's get on to the coin market cap here. Coin market cap and CoinGecko has added the Base ecosystem on here, and as you can see, it's very thin here. Some altcoins here. Toshi was what I was talking about. I got caught in a honeypot version of Toshi, but this is named after Brian Armstrong's cat, so people are thinking this is going to be the next big meme after Bald rugged everybody because it was connected to SBF somehow. Rocket Swap is where I made possibly the most money off of, where it was actually at 79 cents when I called it out for my Patreon members, and it's now at $2.33. At a high, it was at like $3.50, right? Lead Swap was actually the leading DEX on there until they got, you know, hit with a hack as well, kind of connected to Bald as well somehow, I think. I don't know, but they're going to be relaunching their token here. Base Tool got affected by Lead Swap here, so they're going to also be launching a new token. Synth, I've been playing with Synth as well, called that out for my Patreon members, and we're doing well on that. So like I said, you've seen a lot of people on Rocket Swap pretty bullish, as it's looking to become the leading DEX as of right now, right? Tokenomics here, they say it's 1 million Rocket out there out of 100 million, so there's going to be a lot of inflation left to go, but in the short term we can see a major pump for this right now. As you can see, Urist, I think that's how you want to say his name. Rocket Swap Labs has in a pipeline your new homepage 2.0, improved UX, faster site, mobile friendly. So there's some people that are probably bullish on here. These guys are bearish here. Crypto out, I'm bearish on Rocket Swap. Is going down. Info maybe buy at 43 or 53 cents. So that probably was an insider right there, because it did drop heavily from the highs of $3, right? And now Lead Swap will be relaunching here. Like I told you guys, they were looking to rebuild. These guys was already on linear, that's why people were hyped on Lead Swap. But they're going to be airdropping tokens to the old users. I do get an airdrop because I was in it. I was actually providing some liquidity for them as well, so I need that money back. Base Tools has relaunched here with their new token. They airdropped already everyone who was affected by the old contract, so we got new Base Tools here, and a lot of people are very bullish on them because they even launched a sniper tool. So it's going to be interesting to see how Base Tool plays out here. Now, like I told you guys, if you guys wanted to get into the beagleswap airdrop, you guys would need to buy this NFT here. Now it's fairly cheap to mint on here, and is actually minting on another layer 2 called Zora. So if you possibly mint this NFT here, right, there's a potential you can actually get an airdrop for another layer 2 called Zora, right? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone right here. So this is very interesting, right, that they chose to put an NFT on the Zora chain right here, and it's pretty cheap. I think I spent like $10 for one, I don't even know, right? And the mint price, the fees, you guys already know, it's a layer 2, it's very cheap. So when you go into the Beagle exchange here, Beagle is actually looking pretty nice. They actually got shown on Coinbase's article, so this could be a big DEX here that you want to you guys want to get yourselves into. Right now you could play on it, but on a Gorley side, the testnet side, it's not officially launched onto the mainnet yet. Next, every new ecosystem, you guys want to target launch pads on their ecosystem, because you guys get the opportunity to get into these upcoming projects that they're going to be, you know, launching on this ecosystem. So SparkFi is going to be something that you want to look into, as they have partnered with pretty much all the base ecosystem altcoins. So they're going to be some new altcoins launching through SparkFi, so I recommend following them, seeing if they possibly do an airdrop, or just getting into it as early as possible. Next, we got DPerp here. Now DPerp is a perpetual DEX. Like I told you guys, this is going to be going live soon, right? And if this is the dashboard, this looks very clean, easy to use, right? There's another perp decks that I've gotten into or called it for my Patreon members as well. I even pointed out in the live that it could do well. They're going to be launching as well this week. Now Moonwell, as you guys can see, Moonwell is also on the base chain as well as Moonbeam, right? You guys can go through here from Moonbeam to Moonriver to base here. So this is an interesting move for Moonwell. They're right now up 24%. Probably some people are buying this because of the, you know, them being on base as well. They are at 1 cent. This was looking good, man. This was looking good. This could revive them as well because they've been in the depths because of Moonbeam. No one's really talking about Moonbeam as of right now but me, right? And some other YouTubers as well. So you still see people are here bullish on coin market cap. And lastly, you guys got to pay attention to Aerodrone Finance. If you guys know Velodrone, which is on Velodrone is on OP, I think, or Optimism. No, not Optimism or Arbitrum. It's on one of them, right? And they will possibly be doing an airdrop for holders for the Aerodrome token that's going to be on base. So you guys can pay attention to that as of right now too. So I just gave you guys some alpha here on what altcoins to pay attention for on the base chain. You guys should get on it before the 9th so you guys can be prepared for the boom. You guys let me know how you guys feel about base chain if you've been trying it out, and are you happy that base chain is out.